Hello everybody, this is Con, driving my wife's 2016 Proton Persona, 1 month and about 1,000 kilometers on from our most recent tire change. And as promised, here in this video I'll be sharing with you my findings, okay, on what is it like having the Michelin PS3 tires to replace the factory fitted Silverstones in this car. Okay, so some background: this 2016 Proton Persona now has about 10,900 kilometers on the clock. Okay, prior to this, it came stock from the factory with 185, 55, 15 Silverstone tires, okay, which I can sum up with are absolutely rubbish, because just what, 10,000 kilometers in, right, and it's already, slipping in the wet and all that, wheel spinning from standstill in the wet. And to me, for a tire at that mileage, and somehow for a car that is regularly being driven by my wife and used to ferry my daughter, that is extremely unacceptable performance. Okay, so so as a result, I made the decision to swap it with a set of PS3s. Okay, now the PS3, okay, has actually been replaced last year by the PS4, the Pilot Sport 4. Okay, but the PS4 is only available in sizes 16 inches and upwards. Those of us that still run on 15 inches, okay, like the Persona here and my Waja at home, run on 15-inch tires, Michelin is still rolling out the PS3s for this PS3 for these sizes. So like the Persona here runs 185, 55. My Waja at home also has a set of PS3s, but there's an aging set due for replacement soon. That car runs on 195, 55 tires, okay, which I'm actually quite ready to to put money down again for another set of PS3s for that car. So moving on with the review, let's adjourn to the exterior of the car where we'll have a closer look at the tires. Okay, so let's have a look at the tires. 1,000 kilometers in, nicely running. So this is as good a condition as they will ever be in the service life of these tires. Okay, so my current set that I'm currently using in my Waja has already passed 2 years of service, and they are still gripping well. So I'm expecting this set to last long enough for use. PS3 is an asymmetrical pattern tire, so these blocks are always on the outside of the tire. These three water channels are on the inside. Okay, so these deep water channels enable rapid displacement of water under the tires, so this enhances the tires wet overall grip, whereas these thicker blocks at the side, okay, enhance, because when you take a corner, right, your tires load the outside. Okay, so that's why the outside is made stiffer, so it enables the tire to retain its integrity better under hard cornering. Now onto the driving experience. One of the things that surprised me when I swapped these tires, and this despite me being an already existing user of the PS3, was how stark the difference was when I switched from the old Silverstones to this car. Even my wife felt the difference immediately. Okay, and it's not just enhanced grip. Everything else, the overall package is better. The overall experience in every measurable aspect is better than the previous tire. Okay, but that being said, the Silverstones really do not set a high benchmark for any tire to exceed, but the margin with which the PS3 is better, right, is quite substantial. Okay, to start with, the new tire is quieter, it is more comfortable, because when you go over the rough surfaces, right, you are able to feel that that certain added layer of pliancy that the old Silverstones did not give you. Okay, so it is as if the PS3 okay, when fitted into this car, right, now gave the Persona that final layer of, you know, polish and refinement that, you know, that made it into a more complete car. Okay, because as it was right now, when I'm driving this in this, you know, tire, and compare back to what it was in the Silverstones, right, the earlier, you know, the first 10,000 kilometers, right, this car felt like an incomplete vehicle. It felt like, you know, that the factory, right, sent this car out for sale 90% ready. Okay, it was the tires, the Michelin the PS3 tires actually helped complete that final layer of polish and refinement to make this car feel complete. All right, now the handling part, you know, the dynamics, the grip levels, I'm familiar with that enough from my experience of it in the Waja, so there's no surprise at all. And that being said, right, the Persona by default, okay, by its nature inherently also is a fine handling car. Okay, it already has very good handling characteristics. So the PS3 just touches that up a little. It doesn't improve the car that much on that front, okay, but the improvement in terms of comfort levels, in terms of noise levels, in terms of refinement levels, that, to my surprise, actually felt more substantial. Okay, of course there's also the improved wet grip, okay, which, as I mentioned earlier, no surprise based on my earlier experience with this tire. I mean, the 2-year-old PS3s on my Waja actually grip better in the wet than the Silverstones that came fresh from the factory. So the disappointing conclusion is this, okay, Proton has given the Persona very good chassis settings, okay, but very nearly undid all that good work by choosing shitty tires for this car. Okay, and this is not the first time they've done it. My Waja came from the factory with Sime Astas. Those were rubbish tires too, but they had nothing on the Silverstones. You see, the thing is that, right, in the last 10 years, okay, Proton has been banging about, you know, their superior ride and handling and you know, and they even go as far as advertising ride and handling as a safety feature of their car, because, you know, when a car has good handling characteristics, in an emergency you stand a better chance of evading, you know, an obstacle whilst maintaining control of your car. I do not dispute that, but you undo all that good work by putting shitty tires into the car, because, you know, you cut costs there, okay, and you very nearly sabotage your own brand promise to your customers. And for me, right, that is a very big black mark. The PS3, okay, in the general grand scheme of things, the Michelin PS3, okay, first, for starters, it is an aging tire, okay, but for the price and performance, okay, I mean, I paid $250 per piece for the tire, inclusive of alignment and balancing. Okay, so for the price that you pay and for the performance of, you know, of this car, okay, you know, like 110 horsepower and 1.6 liter engine, it is very, very good. It's good enough. Maybe there are better tires out there, but such is the nature of tire testing, right? You have to live with these tires to really be able to conclusively tell you whether they are good or not, okay, relative to the competition. So I've heard feedbacks that, you know, the Bridgestone RE003 also of some of my friends commented that it is a superior alternative to the PS3. Maybe it is, I don't know, but what I can tell you is that the PS3, for the amount of money, I am very, very satisfied with its performance. Okay, so that's it from me for this video. Yeah, so do drop me a line in the comment section. Until my next video, thanks for watching. Bye for now.